overall energy is Two of Wands, which is a card of call it a card of confidence. It's that, that confidence, that knowing that you're halfway there, and just a little bit of push, then you'll be there. That kind of knowing, that kind of confidence. That is what Two of Wands for me, to me, the way I see it. So, okay, let's begin on the first week right here. The first week we have, oops, I'm sorry. There we go. Hope you guys can see this, all of the cards right here. Sorry, guys. Three of Pentacles followed by the Five of Wands. Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork card. It's it's a joint effort of these three people here. In the pictures right here in this card, one person showing, it's almost like you're displaying it for people to see, and you are getting, being, your work being looked at and being, not necessarily critics, but it's an effort, work effort between these three people to create this masterpiece type of thing. And followed by the Five of Wands. And Five of Wands is a card of I feel like it's like it makes me, it's a card where five kids playing pretend battle type of thing. It's a unnecessary, it's almost like a bickering with no with no, like not necessarily trying to find a solution in anything. Like it's just like a battle, a pretend battle, like after this, if anybody needs to reward who's the best fighter, like nobody's going to win, because that's not what the purpose for the whole this pretend thing. So perhaps during this process of you finishing up your work, or there was some arguments that occur, but seems like the argument was not necessarily needed, or not necessarily need to be pay attention. And if everybody here are just working as a group, working as a teamwork to accomplish whatever project you guys are doing, and that would be best for everybody involved. And in the second week we have the King of Swords followed by the Page of Cup. King of Swords is a person who is, since it's a general reading, it could be male or female, but it's a person who's very, sword is all about mind, all about intellectual. It's all about figuring something out of any problem, like using their knowledge, their intellectual, to solve, yeah, just use that, that's their not basic power, but like that's what they're best for. followed by the page of cup, which is a younger person who is very emotional, uh, not quite intuitive yet, but very emotional. But he knows how to get in touch with their feeling, and know that that is like the key of being intuitive. Using your feeling, and that is what page of cup. And so, king of swords could be this other. Either you are, either if you are this person, if you are this person, you are wanting to, you are dealing with somebody that is younger than you, who has, very emotional, it's a very emotional young person that you are dealing with. Or if you are that page of cups, then you are dealing with somebody who is very intellectual, and it could kind of it feels like you not being underestimated, but feel not necessarily feeling threatened either, but what is the word for it? So so it depends, who are you who are you in these cards. If this is you, then you're dealing with emotional children, emotional child, maybe your own child, or maybe your student if you're a teacher, or if somebody's you're dealing with that is younger than you, that is showing emotional aspect on, on himself. And then the next week we have the death card, followed by the knight of wands. So the death card here is like, there's no death in tarot card, but death usually represent end of something, or like a transformation, or rebirth, resurrection. Like death, the end of something, but and yeah, beginning of a journey. And I can see this has something to do with this person right here, that page of cup. That emotional person, like on the third week, he grew up and become the knight of wands, which is the person that it's pretty much, who stop whining and start doing something. And that is, if this is you, this emotional, like you whining to your father, or like somebody that, like, come on, like, you know getting approval for something. And then and that was, you know ended by either whatever you are requested, it's given to you, or you just stop acting like this young emotional person, and become the knight of wands, which is a person who is, one, it's all about action, all about action and bravery, and like ready ready to take make a move on whatever you are trying to. Again, right here, you have that confidence, the two of wands, you have that confidence of, you're on the way there, you're almost there, you're halfway there, and like you kept going, and that was the end of that, the the thing that, the that whole biggery thing with that teamwork didn't seem like it was working out for some reason, especially, like you back, like you, that emotional aspect of yourself was not necessarily helping in this journey also. So, and the on the third week, when you become the Knight of Wands, and which you start moving forward to the direction that you want to take, and knowing that it's almost there, you know. And with that kind of attitude, with that kind of attitude and perseverance, you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's the luckiest card out there. So whatever you are put in, you would, whatever you give, you would receive in return tenfold, or whatever you put in your on your work, it will be successful. It's just like the luckiest card in the tarot deck. And then the Empress, the Empress card is again that, that abundant and that contentment feeling, that because you accomplish of what because you accomplish of what you have. And balance, and the Empress also means balance. So for some people could be that, for others could be pregnancy. I can see pregnancy in the Empress card as well. Or also it could be another a person that you are dealing with who is very mature, very loving, and that is helping, that is, overlooking of your success here. But I feel that there is this thing that you want to. I think I see this as yourself, the Empress, as you take, you feel that balance, you feel that I knew it, like, I got this, I got this. It makes you feel good, it makes you feel very content and confidence, like, bigger confidence than this Two of Wands right here, the Empress, especially after you receive that Wheel of Fortune.